What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Um, by now, you've heard that Amari Cooper will not be playing on Sunday as the team gets ready to head for Kansas City to take on Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Seems like whenever we get ahead, something happens that pulls us back down. It seems like we're always, for one way or another, as soon as things start to turn around, we get hit with somebody else, you know? Bam! Nick Cap. Shit's ugly. Literally. Shit is ugly. At least for the Dallas Cowboys, the thing at least we can look at, we can hang our hat upon, is that the Dallas Cowboys have been able to weather the storm as far as injuries go. The interesting thing is how the Cowboys will play this, because will CD be the number one? CD basically went back into the slot when Michael Gallop came back. Will Michael Gallop go to the slot, and then Cedric Wilson go to the 3? Or will Cedric Wilson go to the slot and CD Lamb? Or could Terrence Steele be the number 3? I mean, who knows? They always say you want to get your best players out there. Hold your ears for a second. Kellen Moore has been coming up with so many different combinations and ways of using everybody. It really wouldn't surprise me in the least bit anything that Kellen Moore would come up with to do, because he is the master when it comes to disguising everything. Now here's a funny question for you. Here's a funny question for you. Is Kellen Moore a genius, or is Kellen Moore just got so much talent that it's hard to make a bad play? Because let's think about this one. Let's take the coach, offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons right now. His name escapes me at the moment, but he was hired because everybody's like, he's a genius. Look at what he's done for Tennessee. So now he's there with Atlanta. Atlanta, who has Matty Ice, who looks like he's defrosted. And looks like a shell of himself. An offense that couldn't score to save its life the last 2 weeks and looks just completely pathetic. So did he unlearn how to coach, where he was a great coach in Tennessee? Or is it actually the players and the motivation of the players that made him look good? Let me give you another example. Hoop. Keychain. Isn't that cool? I'm sorry, key rack. Key rack. Let me give you another example, or post another question. Mac Jones right now is lapping the field. Mac Jones looks like, oh man, he's doing great. One, he's got a really nice defense that's getting him the ball and stuff, and of course that helps. Two, he's got Bill Belichick, who finds things that nobody else has done before and throws it at you. So is Mac Jones a great quarterback, or is he fortunate because he's in a great system? So if you were to take Mac Jones and Trevor Lawrence, and let's say you reverse those two, would Mac Jones be doing the same thing in Jacksonville that he's doing in New England? I don't think so, because we've seen this dynamic before. Tampa Bay used to be the worst team in the world. I'm not talking about the recent incarnation before Tom Brady. I'm talking about the original incarnation of them, back when they were the creamsicle. And they had Steve Young. Steve Young there for a couple of years, and they said, boy, this quarterback sucks, man. We're just going to get rid of him. He goes to San Francisco, gets under Mike Seifert, and becomes a Hall of Famer. So coaching does matter to a point, but you also have to have the talent to be able to make those guys go. You need both. And the thing about the Cowboys is we've had a lot of talent. Oh, we've had so much talent before. But the problem has been we haven't had the right coaching that's been able to take what those guys do as individuals and make them a collective team together. And that's what you're seeing now with Kellen Moore, who is realizing, you know, I've got a Connor McGovern who's like a guard. How about I put him in the backfield and give me an extra blocker out there because he's a great athlete? How about we give the defense something different to think about? See, we never had that before. See, when we had a guy like Rico Gathers, instead of us saying, you know what, this guy's kind of a beanpole, he's been a basketball player that's used to rebounding, how about we just say, we want you to go to the pylon in the corner of the end zone, and we want you to be able to just out-jump the D-back for the ball. Instead of saying, we're going to use that talent of his, we said, no, you got to put on weight. We need you to be this guy, even though this is not the guy you are. And that's the difference of what we have right now. We've been able to take these guys that are motivated and truly a group and team and have them collectively use the extra talents that they have. So where the sum is greater than the whole. I think that's how it goes. Anyway, I hope I see you guys tonight on our live stream. We got a lot to talk about. We get Tyron Smith back. We lose Amari Cooper. It's give and take is what you get when you're with the football season. It's a long season, and that's why depth matters. And aren't you glad we didn't trade away Michael Gallop? I'll catch you guys later. Peace.